Yo, yo. I am back. We're going to check out some new games. New game releases. Xbox One FGS, yes. All the details will be there if there's any games that you're interested in. Wish listing, demoing, buying. All that good stuff. Ahoy! There'll be some later viewers today as well. Jay Loves. Appreciate the 3 months, mate. Wah, 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 wah. So glad you stream at a reasonable time, your time. Na 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 na. Appreciate Dr. Dead. Body cam, who knows? Who knows what it's going to show? We will be seeing in about 25 minutes. No, 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 no. I said earlier, no, 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 no. Please remember to put the tweet. We should be doing that soon. No, 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 no. DVD board game. Think you'd like it because the killer wins based on hooks and the kills. No way. I think I've heard something about that. Wonderful. No, 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 no. So yeah, should we chill? It'll be on 25 minutes, like in 25 minutes, and we'll just be checking just loads of games. See if there's anything cool to see. What game am I trying? What do you mean? We do have a Discord, but I'm not really on it much. Maybe that will change. A capital on a board game, yeah. But I haven't messed with a board game, and I know there's like an expansion for it as well, apparently. Streaming this time. Oh, I got you. We got a sponsor segment clipper, so I could have carried on all day and then got to this point and then carried on even longer, or I could take a break and jump on later. And I decided with this. Wow, 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 wow. Because we're active with everyone since you're streaming later. Yeah, there'll be new people, right? Because it's later on. No, 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 no. No licensed killers or survivors on the board game. Yeah, as I said, I don't really follow it. Yeah. Second stream. Yep. Got a sponsor segment at the end. Check out the new killer on TCM next week. Yeah, most likely. A new jazz. Which killer would you like to see added to DBD? Slenderman. I think Slenderman would be really cool. Let's stream, let's go. Jazzman. Why, hello. How you doing, John? Good to see you all again. Meow, meow. Should be chill, man. First time I start at this time? No, I don't think so. Usually I just do the whole day, but it's so late, man. Like, how many hours would I be in now? Like 10-hour stream or something? So, had a break, got something to eat. Fancy seeing you here? What, on my channel? Yeah, expect about FGS. It'll give you an idea of what games we'll be checking. You can wishlist them, potentially try some demos. It's all there. So you don't need to memorize every single thing we're going to see. It'll be in about 20 minutes. This is still a summer game fest. I'm not sure. It's the Future Game Show, so it's going to be showing some new game releases, some stuff we might not have seen. So should be interesting. Currently going through BioShock series. What do you mean? Jason's badass. Are you on about Jason on... Are you just talking about Jason in general? I thought you were talking about him on Multiverse for some reason. Jason Voorhees. How is Capcom going to release Vice in a few days after Elden Ring DLC? Yeah. Out of nowhere as well. Like doing Palo. Game is too fast for real mind games though. What game? Twitch by far, Ryan. I don't do press-ups every day, Cara. No. My wrist was hurting, so I kind of stopped them. I'm probably going to start again. You'll see. Like, you don't need to keep asking about, you know, kind of gym routine, fitness routine, etc. You'll know when I'm going back at it. Whenever that is, because it will happen. And when it happens, I'll be hardcore in it like always. Willy Bison. Oh wait, I just realised I've got this playing in the background, haven't I? 18 minutes. I wondered why I could hear double, with a double audio bit there, with the music. That's Chill Moon. You didn't notice it. Maybe it didn't have music. I will be streaming Elden Ring full DLC, yes. I'll probably be streaming it at midnight when it comes when it first comes out. So it'll be another kind of a weird, what the hell? You're not usually on at this time kind of stream. I've already been playing some Texas Chainsaw. Wonderful. I've actually been playing like multiple games a day recently. Claude Bison looks sick. Yeah, it does. I mean, one of the big thing I noticed with Bison was his normal Psycho Crusher goes through projectiles, and his EX goes through EX projectiles. So you won't even be able to zone him, which is really fucking good. That's that's the only real big negative he had, you know. Getting zoned. Like, Guile were one of his worst matchups. Now you're just going to be able to look for his fireball and just go straight through with Psycho Crusher. It's fucking insane. So cool. What do I think of the high game early on the DVD new map? Not interesting. Just basic, generic hag gameplay. Like, was it something special to you or something? Have I seen the Vector nerf? Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work though. He could go through Psycho Crusher, but to him, it was just, yeah. The classic. Think about Bison do stuff. Your videos help you learn Bison back in Street Fighter 4. Damn, okay. Appreciate it, Solo. Oh, mo, 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 mo. What killer do you think is most fun for me? It depends, man. It all depends, Ryan. Depends on the match. I know my least fun is Hag. I don't find her interesting at all. Probably least fun to go against his Trapper, least fun to play as Hag. You made a stream. Appreciate it, man. I say it's gonna be a chill one. It's in about 15 minutes, probably 10 minutes. I'll do the reveal, and we'll just put the stream in the background. But yeah, we're just gonna be checking some new releases. Should be chill. Let's see kind of what they show, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is okay. Someone's saying it'll bring him to the PTB state. No, it won't. He has the movement speed still though, so it's gonna be better than the PTB. In the PTB, it didn't work, so they can't bring him back to that state. I did watch a bit of Summer Games Fest, yeah, recently. I don't usually stream at this time, Rerict. We've got a sponsored stream where we're going to be reacting to... is it Future Game? Yeah, Future Game Show. I just say the North, Solo. North of England. Northern. I do Moon. Well, that'll special stream. I was saying early today, we're going to be doing 2 streams today. Because this is on later. I had a bit of a break. And then went to get some shopping, got something to eat, relaxed a tiny bit. And now I'm back. Now I'm back. 4 AM there in Australia. Yeah, it's on my normal stream schedule. I know. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. What's that? What was that, Sean? I was kind of skimming through it, so... Good to see you, Samaranth. Samaraev. I'm saying that right. Am I going to try Castle Frank Stone on stream? Yeah, I mean, I can, yeah. When does it come out? Do you know, Solo? Late 2024. You'll have to put that on Twitch, Z Dominion. It basically shows you all the games. I don't know if it shows it yet, but after we've watched it, it should update and show you all the games that we've looked at. Yeah, we got a sponsor segment, Taco. It's only on at this time because it's live. So, very, very late. The game release show called. The thing we're watching is called Future Game Show. And it should be starting in about 10 minutes. So, in about 5 minutes, I'm going to do the no. And then we'll just have the screen up. Does it have music? Let's see. Yeah, it does. Okay. So yeah, we can have that up for like 5 minutes. It's not hard, is it? Is it a game show? It's showing games. It's not a game show. There will be face cam, yeah. Meow, 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 meow. It should be new games we haven't seen, like exclusives. But we'll see, man. We'll see. As I say, I'll be chill. Unknown with Brutal Bloodhound. Nowhere to hide Pop. Brutal seems a bit random. Bloodhound's something I want to look into a bit. Nowhere to hide's always solid and Pop's good. Well, not as good, but it's still, you know. It helps. They're doing Yes Land. Is a true bison coming back? I mean, it's definitely coming back for me. If it comes back on stream as much as it used to, I guess we'll see. But it's definitely something I'm going to be playing, because I do play some games off stream. You know, it is nice to kind of play some stuff off stream. I've been playing a bit of Slay the Spire recently. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why either. I just randomly just started playing it a bit. Weird. Playing much of Multiverses. Yeah. Apparently the Banana God I was playing got nerfed though, which is sad. He was super strong, but there's other characters who were really strong. So I don't know. How you doing, Wade? Bison more like hi, son. How you doing, Blinker? You've been playing What Spy 2? Huh? Didn't make out what he said. Oh! What's it called? The Spire. Climb the Spire, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's fucking called now. Slay the Spire, yeah, that's the one. Fucking confused me. What Spy 2? Yeah, Slay the Spire. I've been playing it a bit. I think I've had 8 runs and I've beat it twice with 2 separate characters. Slime the Prior. But I see Street Fighter 4. I was playing Injustice 1 back in the days. Happy to see Street Fighter 6. Looks crazy. He does look crazy. Deceive Inc. is kind of sad, man. Like, it has massive, massive potential, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going the right direction, man. It's kind of sad. Like, last time I played it, you had the vets of the game who have just, like, non-stop played it. Just run around, jumping around. Like, there's no, like, stealth. There's no acting like a spy. They're just jumping around and being, like, really good at aiming because, you know, they play non-stop. So, it's kind of sad. Like, there should be a bigger punish for revealing yourself, you know? Like, if someone shoots you when you're in, or when you're as a civilian, it should be like a big punishment, man. Then people jumping around would have it, it'd be a lot harder for them to win. Trevor's back? I did say, yeah. X-Defiant, sometime. I saw a thing with finals as well. How's finals doing? It was quite hype at one time, and it kind of disappeared a bit. Is it still quite hype? I know there were a lot of cheaters, or there were people. They were cheating, but it was kind of like, what would I say? It was kind of like allowed cheats. Do you know this morning you missed Walter's stream? Ah, okay. Yeah, not bad, banger. Just gonna have a chill one. People cheat in every game. Where's that? Yeah. Returnal. Yeah. It was alright. I played it a bit, Wolf. Like ages ago on PlayStation 5, I think it were. I never did finish Lies of P, no, because it was on PlayStation, and I found it kind of awkward going back and forth. Do you think the next Hollow Knight will ever come out? It's been like 5 years since it was announced. Don't know. Maybe it'll show something about that. Blumhouse Games, you feel it's got some potential? Maybe, maybe. It looks like they want to get into the gaming world, doesn't it? I know they've done something with DVD, right? So maybe. All right, let's do the no, and we'll put this thing up. It's got a like a countdown thing. There's like 4 minutes to go. So firstly, boom. Then yo, and then we'll turn this off. Boom, and bang. There it is, 3 minutes. Let's see what they're gonna show. Tell me how everything is, sound and everything. Game Awards have Summer Games Fest, even though we had that like yesterday or before. That didn't make you so confused. This is a future game show, Summer Showcase, so let's see what it shows. I did play Ghost of Tsushima, yes. How long has it been since I streamed this late? Quite a while ago. I don't usually stream at this time. Yeah, don't worry about it, Rocks. They're the bad guys anyway. Like, anyone outside of kind of the DVD community will be able to see it. Yo, yo, how you doing, Zash? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I mean, maybe. Do you think they'll keep the difficulty? Or do you think it'll be easier? Because I remember Kingdom Come Deliverance, I really liked it. And then, but when I learned how to actually play and do really well, it became easy, and I kind of got, like, it put me off. Like, I liked the idea that you were actually weak in that world. It was really cool. But as soon as I started, like, learning how to fight and I got, like, parries down, it became kind of easy again. So do you think they'll make it easier? I appreciate you being here, Saint. They're going to revert the mage hand buff. Kind of, not completely, Castian. What do you think they're going to show, guys? What do you think they're going to show? Any ideas? Do you think they'll show a bit of Elden Ring? I don't actually know what they're going to show here. Future game show. I know we've seen some of the future game shows before. A new horror asymmetrical. Yeah, I saw Darker and Darker was back. They won't show Elden Ring. You hope not anyway. I mean, regarding that, like, if it's like another kind of little gameplay glimpse, I'm fine with it. It's just that there's going to be a big thing soon where the streamers literally playing the game and going through it. I definitely don't want to see that. I want to go in as, you know, not knowing as much as possible to an extent. Like, I want to get a bit of an idea, and I've already seen, you know, the kind of reveal what it did like a month or so ago. So how's guys changes about MK1? I've heard about that. Were they all reverted though? Because Cyrex were annoying as hell on MK1. Cyrex Baraka, God, and Cyrex Raiden. Oh. We'll have to see, Orglord. I know we did see one of these, and there were some interesting ones that they did talk about, so we'll see if it shows any more of that. I can't remember now. Ghost of Tsushima 2. Ah, here we go. Let's see. I think I don't need my headset on. I can kind of hear it from here. Let's see though. Right, push this forward. Yeah, I don't think I need a headset. Carnival Hunt.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase.
Definitely.
My name is Britt Barron, and I play Tifa Lockhart in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series. But for the next 90 minutes, the gloves are off. Instead of wailing on Shinra troops, I'm here to deliver some video game news. Joining me on this quest through the trailer dungeon is the one and only Roger Clark. Howdy, Roger.
Howdy, Brad. Pleasure to be here. I'm Roger Clark, though you may know me best as the lovable rogue Arthur Morgan.
When was the last one of these? It feels not long ago.
Got a hell of a show for you today. Back to the brim with world premieres,
was it this year?
Developer presentations, and everything in between.
In before it was a year
hitch
ago.
Up your horses,
God.
Settle in.
As we mosey on through this action-packed show,
Probably were this year.
keep in
I'd have to
mind
look
that
back.
You can find and wishlist any of the games featured today on our dedicated Summer Showcase Steam page.
It's
To find it, just search Future Game Show on
FGS
Steam.
to see that, by the way.
I think we've already hit our cowboy quip quota.
That's on Twitch.
So let's dive right in to our first world premiere.
World premiere. There we go. Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah. The fake banter's always awkward. I think that's the point, though, innit?
Serve your God with unyielding devotion. Uphold the tenets of our order, forged in the crucible of faith.
Also reminds you of
Walk
Inside.
the path of righteousness, guided by the light of divine purpose. Let not doubt cloud your spirit, nor darkness dim your resolve. Remain steadfast, for the journey is long and fraught with peril.
Ooh.
Remain steadfast, for the journey is long and fraught with peril. For in the crucible of doubt, we find the strength.
Is that a
to
bear?
persevere.
Oh, it's animals.
Let faith be your shield, and righteousness your sword. Do not be afraid.
That's reminding me of another one we saw now.
Do not be afraid, for he is by your side, lighting your path through the darkness.
Bog dance cross, okay. Dogs, no, they're like, well, it looks like just animals. Okay. Don't grab me too much, that.
That was your first look at Bogdan's Cross, a grisly action-adventure game coming to Steam and the Epic Game Store. Be sure to add it to your wish lists.
Next, we've got a gameplay trailer for First Dwarf, a third-person action RPG where you build and defend bases on a crumbling fantasy planet.
Every day in Driftlands feels like your first.
So a bit like a tower defense.
Perhaps because each nightfall feels like it might be your last. One thing remains constant. Nothing beats the thrill of excitement a new sunrise brings. It's these moments that give you the power to venture out and explore the uncharted. Even when you believe your task is complete. I am a first dwarf. I suppose that's something that comes with the job title, right?
Play the free demo now. So you can check that out with exclamation mark
First Dwarf is launching in early access on the 20th of June.
But if you can't
Should
wait
be
till
there.
then, the developers just dropped a demo on Steam.
Because again, you don't need to write this
Right
down or
after the show.
memorize it. You
Now
can just
it's
put
time
exclamation
to
mark
dive into the
FGS.
rain-slick world of Nobody Wants to Die, a cyberpunk detective thriller powered by Unreal Engine 5.
This should look nice, right? If it's Unreal 5.
Hi, my name is Michał from Critical Hit Games, and I'm the studio's community manager, and we are located in the beautiful medieval city of Wrocław in Poland. Right now, we are working on Nobody Wants to Die. It's a single-player interactive noir story set in a dystopian New York City. It's inspired by neo-noir films, black and white detective movies, Art Deco stylings, but set hundreds of years into the future. You will discover the world of New York in the year 2329, where immortality comes at a price that someone has to pay.
Bit of the sound will go into the mic.
Choosing the perfect music and composer for this game was so important. It allows players to
This
feel
one could be good,
truly
or last
immersed
one.
in this world we have built. We're honored to be able to work with Mikołaj Stroiński to create an incredible soundtrack for Nobody Wants to Die. Our small team of 20 has been working hard on this game for the last 4 years, and our aim from the start was to deliver a great narrative and a graphical experience for players in our dystopian world. The music helps us to shape the emotion we want players to feel in each moment, setting the rhythm and atmosphere for New York 2329. Its melodic and moody theme beautifully encapsulates the noir essence of the game, setting the stage for an immersive experience like no other. We're so pleased that 2 million of you watched our reveal trailer that we released a few months ago, and today we're excited for you to get a glimpse into some of Nobody Wants
have you
to
seen
Die's
this?
core settings, including Detective James Carr's apartment. What you're looking at here are exclusive in-game shots captured from our PC build. This is our vision of the future. You will experience the story of Nobody Wants to Die from a first-person perspective, through the eyes of Detective James Carr. Through our narrative, we wanted to explore the dangers of transhumanism and immortality. In a society where death is a distant memory, the lines of right and wrong start to get a bit blurry. We're planning to release Nobody Wants to Die later this year on Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5 and PC on Steam. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
If you like that, you can wishlist it. It's an interesting concept.
Nobody Wants to Die is coming later this year. What's next, Britt?
There we
Britt!
go.
Britt! Interesting. I'm just gonna head backstage and see what's going on here.
Welcome to the world of Detective Dotson, Roger. It's an adventure game set in India where you use disguise and parkour to track down your father's killer.
Sounds great. One question: how do we get back to our human bodies?
I'm not sure, but watching this new trailer can't hurt, right?
So random. This is so random. Eat snacks. Detective Dotson. Strange.
Detective Dotson
Yeah,
is
goofy,
coming to
definitely.
PC in 2024. And the developers just launched a demo for the game on Steam, so you can dive in after the
Once
show.
again, you can check it.
While you're
X-Rays
there, why
Rock,
not add it to your wish list?
FGS.
During this year's
Completely free,
Spring
innit?
Showcase, our host cracked open the ones to watch yearbook, spotlighting 3 of the most hotly anticipated games.
Go try this. Yep, X-Rays Rock,
2024.
FGS, man.
Keeping with that tradition, we've
all
got
there.
another trio of games to share that should definitely be on your wish lists.
First
I
on
think
our list
Edge,
is
it's
One Let's throw it
it's-
over to the
what would I say?
developers
It's an
so they
autistic,
can tell you more about this new weird survival
vision.
shooter.
Some people don't want to have it where it's, you know, just Unreal 5. They want to have like this different style.
Hello, Metas. Welcome to the mysterious world of What's Human. I'm Derek, the head of operation of What's Human.
Yesterday, we revealed that What's Human will launch on PC on the 9th of July
Human.
2024.
I'm very honored to introduce What's Human to both new and old friends today and bring you more exclusive news. What's Human is a post-apocalyptic overworld survival game where you'll take on the role as a meta, striving to survive in a world corrupted by stardust and exploring the enigmatic now-taught continent. You must fend off outraged creatures alongside other metas, reclaim the old world, and uncover the truth behind the apocalypse. Many have labeled us as the most anticipated survival game of 2024, and I will tell you
Any of you know
what
about
makes
this,
What's
guys?
Human so you. Your adventure will unfold in a seamless overworld. You'll venture through treacherous mountains, sandy beaches, foggy swamps, wild plains, rushing waterfalls, dark caverns, and mysterious underwater and frigid tundras. Your exploration will
wish list for a
stretch
while
the
now,
boundaries
okay.
of your imagination. The diverse flora and fauna in the open world add more possibilities to your journey. Let's see what survival skills you've got. Hunting, fishing, and planting are all part of the experience. The influence of stardust has led to widespread mutations across the continent. Stay cautious of the mutated deviants and the fanatical cultists lurking in strongholds, as well as the areas shrouded in deep fog and riddle spots scattered across the land. As you may know, what makes us different is our
Carnival
monster
Hunt?
design.
Don't know. We'll have
In
to
West
see,
Human,
Matthew.
the enemies that you ever encountered might be something that you never seen before. Animal, a new species born from the influence of Stardust, will pose one of your greatest threats. The Wanderer, a walking buff that roams the world with its searchlight, and the Devourer, a monstrosity that resembles an excavator, are just a few to watch out for. In the future, you will encounter even more cryptic creatures in the skies above and the oceans below.
That's a plane.
Don't forget about the rift entities. Some of them are
So
packing
these-
giant Gatling guns, some look like massive trees, and others might even haunt your dreams. Bad luck, Metas. Did I mention that West Human might be one of the most diverse open world survival games out there? You must eliminate spreads in strongholds and dungeons for materials to craft your custom equipment. Plus, you can capture divisions from all over the world and use their special abilities to help you out. Rex is your chef. Nutcracker handles security, and the Canaan Skull is a bodyguard. You can build your settlement anywhere in the open world, or even create a mobile hall. With over 4,000 metas in a server, watch out for ambushes and looting. Remember to forge alliance with others to build settlements and get in on 12 vs 12 compressible runs. And that's not all. What's Human is committed to providing unique and constantly updated content for players all over the world. We also aim to cater different players' preferences. We've got themed seasons and all kinds of challenges rolling out soon. These include PvE world bosses and PvP content that encourages you to pillage and plunder. But wait, there's more. We're also adding survival challenges where meta must compete for extremely scarce resources.
Scars.
The creativity of West Human doesn't stop there. You can unleash your imagination by building island, a truly unique internal land. Feel free to customize the island to your liking and even change the objective of the season. We create the world, and you bring it to life.
Dude, it's thrown so
is coming
much.
your way on the 9th of July 2024, so don't forget to add it to your Steam wishlist.
On the 10th of June, we'll kick off the final round of open beta of Steam. Don't miss out the exclusive cosmetics on the first day. Free downloads are now available, and you won't want to miss the opportunity. Get ready to delve into the unknown. See you on the other side, Metas.
It's interesting. I feel like they should have got someone else speaking, though.
Once Human launches on July 10th, but you can play the Steam demo when it drops on June 10th next week.
And if you enjoyed that section, watch out for 2 more ones to watch deep dives later in the show.
We've
It
got
felt like it was, like,
another
cutting
world
out and
premiere
stuff.
for
It was
you
weird.
now. It's a co-op game where you have to synchronize your movements to
But it looked like there were a lot
succeed.
going on.
Let's
Is
see it.
It looked like things were taking over,
Whoa,
like
nice
planes and
work.
stuff. I'm not sure, Evil.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hello.
It'll tell you. It
magical
possibly will tell
adventure.
you with X-Ray FGS. I'm not sure.
No, I've got a purple
It's a
X.
rumor scape.
I have the purple X.
I guess if you hit that.
Oh yeah, I press. Okay, can you move it across? Okay, and now send it all the way.
Hey. Okay, I'll jump then.
That opens a panel for me above the door.
Okay, what does it say, please?
We'll figure it out.
And bear in mind, if I get this wrong, it's just everything the other way around, okay?
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will hit that.
Oh,
Oh,
it moved. Oh, very nice.
I wish you'd stop doing it.
I'll let you through there and you can have an explore.
Oh, see ya.
Wait, no, just explore.
That's cute. Yeah, it's like an escape room with possibly 2 players.
In Sync is coming soon, so stick it on your wish lists. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Britt, but it looks like we're going back to back with world premieres.
I think you might be right. We've fished another one out for you guys, and if you ask me, it's, whoa, kind of a prize catch. Wow. See what I did there?
Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
Peggy 12.
They always do it, man. They always do it. So you turn corners the model. Yeah, exactly, man. They do it on purpose. Oh, Dredge. I never checked that. That'll definitely excite some people.
Dive back into one of last year's most beloved indie games when Dredge, the Iron Rig, launches on August 15th.
The Iron Rig.
Speaking of beloved indies, we are pleased to be launching our very own future game show Humble Bundle. It features a curated selection of games that have appeared in our shows over the years.
So if you like what you see, head to the URL and name your price, and by doing so, you'll be supporting the developers and Humble's chosen charities.
Back to the trailers now. In this next section, we're spotlighting 7 games to keep on your radar.
Frag your friends with the help of roguelike upgrades in this fast-paced, genre-blending online shooter. Diabotical Rogue lets you pick between 3 specializations to cause carnage on the battlefield in hectic 4v4 matchups. It launched in early access on Steam and Epic Games on June 4th, 2024. So yep, you can play it right now. What turns a person into a narcotics dealer? A dealer into a cartel boss? Find out in DDS 2, an action-packed sim where you climb the criminal ladder and fight off the competition. Establish contracts, expand your hideout, and move your product in a dynamic open world that supports solo play as well as co-op with up to 3 players. DDS 2 is coming to PC on June 20th, 2024. Keep your eyes on this one, says Local Thunk, developer of breakout hit Balatro. Star Vaders is a tactical roguelike deck builder where you pilot a mech to defend humanity from an alien scourge. Players can customize their digital decks to take out the intergalactic invaders with Eureka Moment synergies. Star Vaders is coming soon to PC, and you can check out the demo on Steam after the show.
Another demo for you.
Step into the shoes of a plucky airship pilot in Clockwork Ambrosia, a steampunk Metroidvania where the focus is on crafting rule-breaking weapons and armor. Explore gorgeous pixelated worlds to uncover the secrets of a missing civilization, enlisting curious companions and taking down leagues of automatons. Check out the Clockwork Ambrosia demo on Steam today.
Another demo.
Turn foes into friends and
could
search
be.
for your lost soulmate in Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection, a 3D remake of the 2021 action RPG from Grimorio of Games. A dungeon crawler steeped in mystery, players must level up, collect gear, and recruit fallen enemies to survive in atmospheric environments. Fight past death and twist fate when Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection drops on PC and consoles later this year. Anton Blast is an explosive action platformer inspired by the GBA greats. Race, bounce, and slide your way through surreal, destructible environments, wielding a mighty hammer to bash goons and topple the game's eclectic bosses. Anton Blast is dashing onto Nintendo Switch and PC this November 12th. But there's a dynamite demo available right now on Steam.
Another demo.
Find your new home on the galaxy's edge in Farlands, an intergalactic
Lot of
farming
demos
sim
you to try
with
if you
a
want
cozy
to.
pixel aesthetic. Chop weeds and build a community as you chart the stars for resources to save your local star system from destruction. Farlands is launching in early access on July 24th, but there's a demo out today on Steam, so you can dive in right after the show.
Damn, there's a lot of demos here, man.
3 hits and you're out. Step into the ring in Big Boy Boxing, a slapstick boss rush adventure inspired by the Punch-Out series.
Yeah, that was
Quirky
obvious.
opponents are brought to life by fluid animations as you bob, weave and jab your way through the clobbering ranks, learning attack patterns and upgrading your skills to succeed. Big Boy Boxing is coming soon, so make sure it's on your wish lists.
Remember,
How many demos,
you can
man? There's a
find
lot,
all
man. There's
today's
like
games
5
on our
demos so far, I
dedicated
think.
Future Games Show Steam page. Search for Future Game Show on Steam, and you can start digging into the demos and fleshing out your wish lists.
Special delivery.
Demo this back
Our
in the day,
friends
I
at
do remember
Bilbo
that, yeah.
Entertainment have sent us a new
You got them in
trailer for Parcel
magazines.
Core, the studio's
And then you had like
extreme
5 or
sports
6
courier
games on them or
simulator.
something. Or
Let's
5 or
take a
6
look.
demos. Old school, man. I remember you rented games from Blockbusters.
Hello, judacious viewer. At Billy Good Entertainment, we're strong believers in the old adage, art from adversity, which is why we've decided, completely of our own volition and certainly not under any form of duress, to commit to delivering our new video game, Parcel Core. This
September 3rd.
That's right, on
September 3rd.
you'll have the opportunity to assume your role in the gig economy, ensuring your board of directors can collect their annual dividends. You'll have to placate a colourful cast of business operators, from florists to medical professionals to leavened fried dough vendors to themed beverage sellers to more themed beverage sellers, enabling you to avoid defaulting on your debts for another month. So, please help us by wishlisting Parcel Core today. And remember, you'll find us in the streets on
September 3rd, 2024.
What's doing that?
We're pleased to reveal that Parcel Core will be coming
Parcel
to PC,
Corps.
PlayStation, and Xbox on September 3rd, 2024. You can also check out the demo, which just went live on Steam.
Our next game is a mind-blowing, interdimensional platformer where, you know what, I'm not even going to try to explain it. Just check this out.
Looks like a game, but... Oh wow, that's super, okay. So he's... So not everything's there. Interesting.
Cheers, lad.
God's sake, appreciate the 15-month vet. I mean, it's creative. Yeah, interesting concept, right? Huh. Yeah, that's really unique.
Screenbound is coming soon, so wishlist it on Steam. And if you think about it, Roger, that's technically 2 games for the price of 1.
It's a steal!
Yeah.
Switching gears now, as we've got a trailer to share from our friends at Netflix. Here's a look at some of the new games coming to the platform later this year.
Netflix. I didn't know they still did this. Netflix games. We grabbing Don't Starve.
We are having fun.
The
Resisting temptation will be hard for you.
I don't even know how you go about like Netflix games. How do you play them? I have played Ghost of Tsushima, yeah. Well, it's everything games, yeah. You get them all with the subscription, right?
Thank
Basically
you to
play them
Netflix
on your
for sending
phone.
over that trailer.
We've got another world premiere for you now. This game lets you exploit a gang of unruly mercenaries for your own selfish gain.
No, you do, Nick.
Time to dazzle these idiots.
Hey, my good townsfolk, have I got a story for you. I have tirelessly explored the wilds and found epic loot. I can kick any monster's ass, even the nastiest nightmares. I rip them apart.
Quite good
Even
style.
when facing death, I never give up. Why? Because I'm a hero, and I'm here to protect you. Oh, cut the crap! You're no hero. Obviously, they did all the fighting. You fighting to gain XP? Ha! Who needs XP when you're famous? Happy bastards!
It's quite well done for what it's trying, that.
Let the fools do your dirty work in Happy Bastards, which is coming soon. What's next, Britt?
We're checking
Once again, if you want to
in
wish
with
list any of these,
Relic
X-Rays
First
Walk
Guardian, an
FGS.
apocalyptic Souls-like from Project Cloud Games.
That game, for example. Did it say Souls-like? I think the best game so far is that Happy Bastards. Yeah, it looked like a potential there. The Relic First Guardian.
The Relic First Guardian.
Oh yeah, No One
is
Wants to
coming
Die
soon
has
to
potential
PlayStation
too,
and
yeah.
PC.
That's true.
What have you got for us all the way over there, Roger?
Well, it's a nice problem to have, but we simply have too many games to show you. So we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers and check in with you guys in a little bit.
Works for me. Shall we go grab a drink?
That would not be disagreeable. I hear you make a really good Cosmo Canyon.
Oh, I'd love to whip one up for you.
Yes, please.
Run like hell. It's like one of them things you see on YouTube when they're commentating on something. Hyperplay, appreciate the follow, man. Once again, demo if you want to check it. Nah, I will like Doom. The operator. Yeah, detective game, that one.
Peggy 12.
You like detective games? Did you like Welcome to the Game? That's like a detective game with like jump scares, kind of, isn't it? I won't really call games rip-offs. You should just say inspired. Like, a lot of stuff is inspired by, you know, past generations. That's how we evolve. Well, to the games actually is good, actually. Deliver Us Home. Coming to Kickstarter.
So the funny thing is that his name actually was Lenny, so he thought everyone was screaming about him, going, Lenny!
Okay.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi, did you enjoy those trailers? Good, because there's more where that came from.
Let's get back into it with a new trailer for The Precinct.
ACPD, drop it now.
My advice, keep your head down. Don't piss off the chief. Stick to your beat, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me.
You, stop there.
Point got him in handcuffs, dispatch. 10-4, aerial unit inbound. Central, be advised, suspect missed the spikes. Central to all units, bank robbery in progress.
Cuff him up, boot.
August 15th.
All right, kid. You did good today. I'll see you in the
Liver
morning.
Company is one that you think made its own genre in a way. They probably got inspired by something, man.
Which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on August 15th, 2024.
If you like to try before you buy, then good news. Every game in this next section has a demo attached.
Dude, how many demos are there? God damn.
Days are coming! Any of you dimwits still breathing?
My turn. He'll feel that in his ganglion.
First up is Motor Dew, a gnarly BMX roguelike that blends Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with Vampire Survivors.
And some cards.
Next up is Angeline Era, a non-linear adventure game where you dodge traps and bump slash enemies to save an ancient world.
Yeah.
Here's 10 Dead Doves, a psychological horror game where you seek out an urban legend in the Appalachian wilderness.
Servonauts is next, a couch co-op party game where you wield wobbly pipes to manage the galaxy's most chaotic gas station.
That can be funny.
Design the future. in
X-Space Rock
Dystopica,
FGS,
a
yeah.
cozy cyberpunk city builder where you can create the metropolis of your dreams.
Next in line is Guntouchables, a co-op roguelite where teams of preppers repel an evolving mutant invasion.
Is that a wave one?
This is Wild Bastards, a rootin' tootin' roguelike shooter where you manage a crew of intergalactic outlaws. And last but not least, this is Metal Suits, a run-and-gun space shooter starring a cyborg veteran out for revenge.
Head to the Future Games Show Steam page
Oh,
to
all
find
demos,
all
then, if you wanna
those
see.
demos and everything else featured in today's show.
Pass it with that War from Darksiders. But it looks cool as fuck,
Got
man.
someone I'd like you to meet. Goes by the name of
Though I probably would
Eugene
just use his
McQuackle.
original
They're a
outfit.
private eye, following the breadcrumbs of a foul salami scheme.
A duck detective. Please say no more.
The truth.
The truth
Duck
is an
detective.
ugly mistress. But I ain't no ugly duckling.
Hi, I'm Johnny.
And I'm Annika, and we're from Happy Broccoli Games.
Right now we're working on Duck Detective The Secret Salami, where solving crime is no walk in the pond. You are a down-on-his-luck detective who also happens to be a duck.
I was a freshly divorced duck. Not able to pay next month's rent.
Use your powers of deduction to inspect evidence, fill in the blanks, and bust the case wide open in a narrative mystery adventure that's not quite as it seems.
Everyone has a motive. Or a secret.
Duck Detective is a 2 to 3
He's
hour
a
mystery
duck,
game
get
that's
it?
inspired by games like Return of the
Deduction,
Obadiah
yeah.
and Case of the Gold Idol. The game is fully voiced, and of course it has a dedicated quack button.
So random.
Today we're really excited to share with you that Duck Detective is coming to mobile later.
It's quite
this
small
year.
though.
Now you can already play Duck Detective on Steam and Switch.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
That went.
Is out now
It's
on
kinda
PC
funny.
and Nintendo Switch, with mobile ports coming later this year.
There's another detective one.
This next trailer is for the RPG fans out there. Sacrifier is inspired by the 90s classics and features a soundtrack composed by Motui Sakuraba.
Few are worthy of the title you are about to receive. The bishops are more than soldiers. They are guardians.
He took the Malcora.
Enough!
Ezekiel, the dome is under attack. You must retrieve the Malcora. Statues coming to life. Am I dreaming?
You get what you deserve.
Damn it! Where did the thief go? Give me the Malcora! No!
Live at this time, I am, yeah.
Sacrifier is coming soon, but the playtest just went live on Steam. If you want to try it out before launch, I feel like it's time we add another game to our yearbook, right, Britt?
I think that's a good idea. You know what? More than a decade later, we're finally getting a sequel to Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Space Marine 2 is landing in September, and here's everything you need to know about it.
This is like a wave one, isn't it?
Nothing will survive our
It's all waves, is it?
Chainswords at the ready, because Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is staining the pages of our Ones to Watch yearbook with gallons of Xeno's blood.
You think it's going to be game of
Space
the
Marine
or your
2
game of
is
the
the
year?
hotly anticipated follow-up to Relic Entertainment's 2011 third-person shooter. Helmed by Saber Interactive this time around, Space Marine 2 promises even more guts and glory for up to 3 players across its galactic co-op campaign. You are dropped into the clanking, capable boots of Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, voiced by Clive Standen of Vikings fame.
Delta Wing, report.
The spores collapsed the bridge. There's no way through.
Get into assault position by the bridge.
Let us show them some of Ultima's hospitality!
Come forth and be slaughtered.
Titus is a true Space Marine, the Emperor's personal angel of death, a stoic ultramarine with a penchant for defending the Imperium. Though at the start of the game, he's dealing with the aftermath of a suspicious demotion and an even more pressing existential matter: the Tyranid scourge threatening mankind. Space Marine 2 will transport players to the front lines of the Fourth Tyrannic War, with hundreds of creatures coating the screen as you trudge through the biomes of perilous planets. From Tyranid warriors, Hormagaunts, gargoyles, and quite likely much larger foes, you'll be overwhelmed in short order if you and your team don't keep your wits about you. The grisly combat blends over-the-shoulder shooting with a deep melee brawling system, allowing you to parry, dodge, pull off brutal combos, and execute your enemies to top up armor supplies.
Has there been any demos of this or anything?
You will pay, you rotten corpses!
It's a metal maelstrom
Just
of
gameplay
chaotic
footage, okay.
conflict, and we're excited to see what Titus and the gang will face up against when the game launches later this year. Space Marine 2 is coming to PlayStation, Xbox and PC on the 9th of September, so there's still plenty of time to scrub up on the wealth of 40k lore before you suit up and ship out on this gnarly Warhammer adventure.
Yeah, I don't follow it at all. I know that, well, I think, like, when you played StarCraft,
40K
you could get
Space
them, right,
Marine
as
2.
units.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 9th,
That's about all I know.
2024. We still have one more game to add
The
to
Terrans.
our yearbook, so keep an eye out.
Am I
Before we
right?
get to that, though, how about another world premiere?
Yeah. Okay, but...
Is that right? StarCraft is off 4K.
needs
Oh.
a Wrangler's
They look
touch.
similar though, with the swords and
Give me
everything.
a second. Whoa! Easy now. You're all right. You're all right. Stop it! Stop
Oh
it!
my god, go to I can see it.
Just 1 second.
Peggy 12.
I saw the bison, yeah. I'm hype as fuck. Oh my god. It's Infinity Gauntlet. Multiverse. Okay. I didn't even know they did a number 2.
Go
The most
toe-to-toe
serious and intense
with
game
Captain
there is.
Thanos in Multiverse of Nonsense, a brand new DLC pack for Goat Simulator 3. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on the 19th of June, and you can wishlist it now on Steam.
By the way, if you're enjoying the show, you can let us know.
Head to the link on screen now and fill in the survey to be in with the chance of winning some great prizes courtesy of MSI.
All right, time for something completely different. This year, the Future Games Show is launching a new initiative to help increase the visibility of up-and-coming indie games.
We've created a video submission form so that game makers from around the world can pitch their projects to the show in a snappy 45-second format. A link to the form should be on the screen now.
Think of it as an indie elevator pitch. In
Goose
the coming weeks
Simulator.
and months, we'll share the submissions on social media and highlight them during our upcoming live shows.
To give you an idea of what we're looking for, the FGS team handpicked some of the most anticipated indie games and asked the developers to create their own elevator pitches. And here's what they come up with.
Welcome to the world of Schim. My name is Evans. I'm one of the developers of the game, and I'm responsible for the programming and art.
Oh, that's interesting.
In Schim, you jump from shadow to shadow. You play as a little shadow creature that got separated from the person. And now it's up to you to find your way back. Along the way, you will also help other Schim that have lost their objects. We will release on PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch and Steam. Get ready to hop around on July 18th.
Schim.
Hi, I'm Kurt Olson, the creator of the upcoming stealth comedy game, World's Worst Handyman. I'm also a father of 3 with a full-time day job. 5 years ago, I taught myself to code and make games in my spare time. Later, I founded Baby Lumberjack Studio. World's Worst Handyman combines my love for stealth horror games with the charm of Nintendo games. It's a thrilling stealth comedy game for all ages. You play as Doug, an unskilled handyman trying to save his local animal shelter from bankruptcy. Find tools, complete tasks, avoid angry residents, and earn enough money to save the shelter. World's Worst Handyman releases this September. Play the free demo and wishlist the game on Steam to support our small team. Thanks.
Another demo for you.
Judoro is a stop-motion action-adventure game set in a mystical, historic Scotland. We are a dedicated and passionate two-man team making a truly independent game without compromise. In Judoro, you will explore a world full of eccentric stories and handcrafted NPCs. You will overcome challenges with Judoro's combat and possession mechanics. Our favourite part is perhaps the varied and sometimes grotesque bosses the game is replete with. Judoro is coming out this autumn on Steam. Please wishlist and help spread the word. Thank you.
Hey, Future Game Show. Those guys over there are Heavy Lunch Studio, and they've known each other for, 100 years. And in an act of hubris and self-delusion, they decided to make their first video game, Hermit and Pig. It's an adventure RPG about a reclusive old man and his truffle-hunting pig. These two unlikely heroes get drawn into a dangerous conspiracy involving evil corporations, unusually violent animals, hungry townspeople, cultist weirdos, and a giant mythical mushroom. You'll have to dig deep and ask yourself important questions like, can I master the self-defense techniques necessary to survive? Can I overcome my social anxiety to become a hero? And should I really eat every mushroom I find? You can find these answers and more in Hermit and Pig. The demo is available on Steam now.
Another demo.
Thank you.
X-Space Rock.
To the talented developers who helped us launch this
FGS.
brand new section.
It's all there.
Make sure you wishlist Judero, Hermit and Pig, World's Worst Handyman, and Skim on Steam.
And if you're a game maker who wants to participate in the indie elevator pitch, you can find out more using the link on screen right now. Show us what you got.
Back to our regular programming now, which in this case means another
Bigelow's
world premiere.
like a fun guy.
This one's
Oh,
a
God.
stealth strategy adventure game set in an oppressive cityscape.
I know that you're worried about the war on the continent. But you are my people.
Funk, appreciate the follow and sheep. Appreciate it, guys.
He's not in any trouble. We just want to talk to him.
You told me you wanted out. You and your brother. You said you're done with this. It's too dangerous, not what you wanted.
Find her. She's here somewhere.
I respected your decision because I thought you respected me and my business and everything I've done for you.
This isn't about me.
Oh, it's always about you, Hannah, and now you've brought the police here.
They're looking for Herman. Look, I've no idea what he's done. I don't care.
It's very clean, yeah.
Before they do.
So what is it? Kind of like a stealth thing? I think you said at the start, didn't it?
It's only a matter of time. You've set things in motion you don't understand, Hannah.
Eric Scholm? Eric's Holm? The Stolen Dream?
Eric's Home, The Stolen Dream, is coming soon
Eric's
to PC
Home.
and consoles. What's next, Roger?
Well, here's a closer look at Run From Mummies, a cooperative dungeon crawler where you play a group of plucky tourists dodging traps to photograph ancient relics.
So, you heard about the tour?
100 levels.
All set for the tour? Well, the sights are unforgettable and rife with dangers. The perfect place to bring your friends.
Couch co-op.
So take plenty of pictures.
It's always hard to find that really good couch co-op, I feel like.
Find souvenirs. There's a whole world out there to discover.
So that thing's them taking pictures or whatever, or recording.
Oh, one last piece of advice. Run from mummies! Yes, buy it. Oh, blast. Is this recording still up?
D.
Run From
Couch
Mummies
co-op
is coming
online.
to PC
Yeah, I
and
guess.
PS5 in
Is
fall
it couch co-op if it's online
Play
though?
the demo on Steam after the show.
Up next, we've got a Souls-like side-scroller set in a dark fantasy world. Here's the latest update on Mandragora.
2D Souls like.
Take me forward, no matter the danger.
Hi everyone, Alex here, Community Marketing Manager at Primal Game Studio. We're currently working on our most ambitious game to date, Mandragora. Mandragora is a 2.5D action RPG side-scroller with deep Metroidvania and Souls-like elements. We're currently working on fine-tuning the many features that will be available in the game, including epic boss fights and a branching talent tree.
Inquisitor, got supplies for your journey upstairs. You deserve better for what you did to that witch, but it's all we've got to spare.
In the full release, expect to find yourself immersed in a narrative crafted by industry legend Brian Mitsoda, known for his work on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Meet many characters, all voiced by professional voice actors,
Masquerade
including
Bloodlines.
Aisha Salim, known for her work on Overwatch, and find yourself whisked away into the world of Mandragora with a dark fantasy soundtrack composed by Christos Antonio, best known for his work as a
It is
member of
it is
Secret
really
Crush.
clean, you know. The animations. It almost looks like it's
2024 is going to be
drawn,
big
like a
year
kind
for
of.
us, as we work towards releasing later this year alongside our new publishing partner, Knight's Peak. We look forward to bringing Mandragora
Almost
to
like
your
painted.
PC and consoles, and really hope you enjoy playing.
Your passenger is lost. So is this.
Mandragora.
Mandragora from new publisher, Knight's Peak, is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
We're taking a look at Dustborn now.
Well, the game I
Red
said
Red
most
Games'
potential. I can't remember what it's called.
Here's the latest trailer.
Something Bastards, I think. Wild Bastards or something. I can't remember what it's called.
They're after us! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Sai, calm down. Take a deep breath, Sai. Let's pull over. We can handle the police.
I remember we saw this. I didn't know how I felt.
Safe place?
Handle the police how exactly? You know what cops do to people like
Happy
us.
Bastards is what it were. Yeah. Experience Walk FGS, guys, if you want to wish list anything.
Listen to me. Says the woman who never listens to anyone.
This is kind of like a Telltales, isn't it?
We're so dead.
Stop the car. We'll handle the cops.
Roll down your window.
Huh? What?
The window
window.
side.
Oh, wait.
Why'd she say what?
Hi. Hello. Hi, officer. What's going on?
I'll need you people to step out of the vehicle.
You're a loser. How badly did you screw up to get here? Highway patrol in the middle of nowhere?
I was doing just fine, Deviant, until you tried to mess with my head. I said, exit the vehicle!
Hey, officer, watch
Not
the road.
another word.
Okay.
Road.
Jesus, fuck!
Ay, Dios mío.
Drive. Drive, Sai, now! Stop it!
That was fucked up.
I wonder if he had time to call us in before... Bam.
Dustborn is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on August 20th, 2024.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely
wish
interested
lists
with it.
at the ready, folks, because we've got a sweep of exciting trailers coming up next.
Yeah, Happy Bastard looked kind of quite solid. There were another one where it said for you to leave. This looks like a puzzle almost. When you move, the bullets move. Ooh. God. Chronosphere. Enter this chronosphere, that's called. Super hot. Yeah, a bit like that actually. Now that you say it. AI fights. Toy. It's like a Total War kind of game, isn't it?
The majestic Albertown, last known bastion of civilization and progress.
RTS.
Become one of our
Kind of,
esteemed
yeah.
engineers.
It's Total War and RTS,
Illumination
would you
of our
say?
great leader, William Kane, guide you. Today is your day. Join our annual lottery and plug
I do,
into
it's
your
like-
true potential. Prove your worth and ascent to greatness inside Albatross Technologies.
And then she says, I'll be fine. You've seen how much ass I can kick.
Ah, damn. That's so true.
Oh, you're back. Let's keep up the pace and jump straight into our next trailer.
I wonder when they decided that they were going to do that kind of cringy style on these.
Did you
Or
notice
awkward,
that
cringy
rope
style.
right
I wonder like when they decided to do that. Because they definitely do it on purpose.
Never mind.
This is like a horror. I don't think horrors... when you have a gun, they get less scary.
You shouldn't be here.
Oh.
Numata is a suburban
Numata.
survival horror game from Deadbolt Interactive. It's coming to PC
Gun's kind of
and
right.
consoles in 2024.
Our next game takes influence from Hotline Miami
Oh, wow.
Fuses Japanese mythology with contemporary.
Well, that Emma was solid.
Feast
If
your
you haven't
eyes
played that.
on Sonokuni.
Oh yeah, I see it. Talk about this music though. I can't tell completely what's going on sometimes. Are they just deflecting? I love this music. Great music. It looked kind of like he just span a lot, like parrying.
Sonokuni is a top-down action game from the Don Yasa crew, a hip-hop group from Japan that decided to make their own indie game. It's coming soon to PC, but for now, you can wishlist it on Steam.
So they
Eternal
made
Strands
it. That's
is
weird.
up next. An action game where you use magic, weapons, and climbing skills to take down enormous monsters. Here's the latest trailer.
Oh, we saw this. It looked kind of interesting, right? A bit like that one where you climb giants.
This is it.
Shadow Colossus, yeah, a bit like that. But I can't remember what else they were to that. I can't remember.
Bryn, you need to get out of there now.
I was made
Did it have like alright physics or something? I can't remember.
Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Vale's shadow for decades. No one's been this close in years. My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow.
You can count on me.
Yeah, you could put ice on them, can't you? And fire were quite good as well, or something. This is looking clean. Cleaner than what I remember.
This place holds mysteries beyond our wildest dreams. It's time to uncover them.
Eternal Strands, is it? Exclamation mark FGS. Go wishlist if you like what you see.
Eternal Strands is coming soon, but if you're eager for
That
more,
looked cleaner
we'll
than
be
what I
airing
remember.
an interview with the developers during our official post-show, the Future Games Show.
So maybe
expansion
the last one we
The
saw were
expansion
more
pack
early.
airs
Footage.
directly after the summer showcase, so stick around for a closer look at today's games and some extra world premieres.
For this next section, the FGS team handpicked some of the most exciting Unreal Engine 5 projects to provide an eye-popping glimpse.
These should
into
look
the
quite
future.
nice, right? If
Let's
it's
check it out.
Unreal 5. So the highest tech. What we have right now. Yeah. Creative. So these are just concepts for these games. The pass. Look at that concept. Dawn. Might need a PS5 and stuff. Sorry, PS6 and stuff though. Don't know. Some Nords ago. That was creepy. Oof. It's gonna be creepy when stuff looks real. I know it'll be in like a long time, maybe like 20 years or something, but fuck yeah, it's gonna be creepy, that.
Thank you to the developers who participated in our Unreal Engine 5 showcase. Be sure to follow them on social media to keep up with these projects.
They are games. Is that where your mind goes straight away?
As we all know, the only good bug is a dead bug.
And there's been plenty of virtual pest control going on this year.
But how about some more? Up next,
it's
we have a
Helldivers.
juicy update on Starship Troopers Extermination.
Wait, what?
Hi, I'm Peter Maurice. I'm the project lead for Starship
Oh,
Troopers
that's what Helldivers were based
Extermination.
off.
I'm here to tell you a little bit about the exciting new update coming to the game called Carnage on Planet X11. The Carnage system itself is basically persistent bug bodies everywhere in the world.
I didn't know this game existed.
We're bringing the movie into the video game. Being able to climb on top of the bug piles to get the best vantage point over the bugs. It's a system that we've developed in-house from the ground up. It's really all about bringing Carnage and the war to the bugs and being able to show the persistent damage throughout the world. I'm so excited to share it with the community. Planet X11 is deep within the Tibannus system in the Arachnid Quarantine Zone. We're setting this planet within the rings of a gas giant. It's draped in mystery. We are going there to defend the T-Fang array. It's the most important listing post in the Federation, and it's crucial to Federation operations that we secure it. Planet X11 is our first attempt in Starship Troopers to combine indoor combat environments with outdoor combat environments. Planet X11 offers us an opportunity to see what battling the bugs inside Federation buildings is really like. Weak Point's something we've really been excited to finally bring into the game. We've added armor to our bugs. And the weak point on the bug is where you can easily take down a bug if you know how to aim with the right weapon. Weak Points add in some more nuance and more depth into gunplay, and that's what Weak Points is allowing us to do. Working on
it's
Starship
classic,
Troopers
innit?
Extermination has been a dream come true for me. It's something that I really enjoy coming and working on every day.
Come here with
Being able to
Helldivers
bring
2.
those movie moments into a video game for the rest of the world to experience has been so much fun.
Damn, that was loud. Ironically, Helldivers was based off this.
Grab your friends and suit up in Starship Troopers Extermination, which is available now on Steam.
We're following up on that bombshell with our third and final yearbook edition. Let's throw it over to Super.
It sounds like a
Games,
Broadway guy, this
Behavior
guy, you know,
Interactive,
with his voice.
the
You know,
casting of Frank Stone.
was he in Broadway or something, that guy? Oh, Frank Stone. You were right.
From the minds behind Dead by Daylight and the Dark Pictures anthology, please welcome the casting of Frank Stone into our future game show Wants to Watch yearbook. This single-player horror adventure lets you define your own story in the expanded world of the iconic action horror game Dead by Daylight. Players follow an ensemble of intrepid young filmmakers as they set out to film their own home movie at a murder site steeped in tragic history. Prepare to be posed with fate-changing choices, challenging puzzles, and death-defying QTEs as you guide the
I
cast
hope
through
it's
eerie environments
one
and
thing. What I
shocking
really hope with
twists,
these
dodging grisly deaths along the way.
is if you do
The
actually
casting of
make a
Frank
mistake,
Stone
it
is
really
coming to
does
PS5,
punish you.
Xbox
Because I
Series
feel like
S,
sometimes they're
X,
too
and
kind.
PC in 2024.
Like for
And
someone
to
to
give you a
die,
closer
you have
look
to
at
make
this
like
exciting collaboration,
sometimes it's one
let's throw it
mistake in
over to
certain
our friends
spot,
at
but
Behaviour
sometimes you can make
Interactive
like 3
and
mistakes back to back and they're fine
Supermassive
anyway. Do you know what I mean? So it'd be nice if they were like, there's more kind of
For the
pressure.
longest time on Dead by Daylight, we knew that we wanted to offer different types of experience to our players. And a single player narrative experience is definitely one of them. And our fans have been requesting it quite a lot. So obviously, Supermassive Games, with their pedigree, their portfolio of game, is the perfect partner to deliver that fantastic horror experience.
The Casting of Frank Stone is a classic, supermassive, cinematic adventure game.
Wait, I'm coming with you.
It's an unashamed horror experience. It's a story that we've been thinking around for quite a long time, and it really fits the omniverse idea that underpins a lot of the Dead by Daylight lore, and so it kind of slipped together as a very natural fit.
Interesting.
It all
So an idea they already
with
had.
1963 storyline, which is investigation of a missing child, which leads us into a very dark, quite grisly serial killer horror story. But as the story unfolds from there, things go in
Well, I know
different
this is
directions,
DBD
and we
Legion.
bring
I've
in
been on
a
this
lot
for
of
ages.
different subgenres of horror.
Think that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
The main influences were always to try to be the mystic, something you could actually believe happens, something that you can understand.
Interesting,
relate
they
to.
always-
At the same
they were
time,
having the idea
part of it you
before,
don't understand, and it
Behavior
creates
reached out, though.
a mystery. We're always going back to the classic slasher horror movies and characters that we learn to love and hate at the same time.
What?
One thing we really latched onto quickly was the idea of how a piece of creative art could become a vehicle for horror. And in our case, that's a Super 8 film that's being made by a group of teenage characters on the site of an infamous serial killer's crimes. And that felt like a vehicle where we could bring in other influences of horror that
When
we
he's
really
got that
like.
angle,
Either of you heard of Murder
and it's
Mill?
like that, he
Right at the
almost
start of the
looks
project,
like
talking with
his like
Supermassive,
computer graphics in like
connected
Until Dawn or something.
because we're passionate about horror, and we basically
With a line
get
and
our
everything.
inspiration from the same sources. So it was great talking with them and seeing that a lot of the sources for inspiration they're using have been the same that we've been looking into at the genesis.
Did you
of Dead by
think that
Daylight.
was there?
So in that sense, our fans and also new players that will experience this
Yeah,
can
probably
see
did,
that
didn't it?
both titles are from the same lineage. So for fans of Supermassive Games that still haven't stepped into the fog of Dead by Daylight, this is going to be a great first step.
Come on, people, we got a movie to make.
Supermassive are like super talented, so this should be solid as hell. Spacewalk FGS. Go wish list.
The casting of Frank Stone is
That
coming
should be
later
solid.
this
That
year.
should be a really
and
solid
with
game.
that, we've wrapped up our ones to watch yearbook for the summer showcase. Go team!
It also means we're closing in on the end of the show. But that doesn't mean that we're done with the world premieres. Here's one more.
Ooh.
Here's one more.
I love treasures. It's nice to have someone else do the dirty work for you. And only that annoying mongoose always ruins everything. Nicolirico, you and your friends can't stop me. Ha 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 ha!
I think it's Sonic / Crash Bandicoot, yeah. More simplified Sonic though. Okay. Okay, yeah, Crash Bandicoot. You're right. Yeah. Oh yeah, 1-to-1. I wonder if it'll be difficult. Did Crash have the lightning things? I can't remember. The reason why Crash were good though was it was actually quite difficult.
Is an all-new mascot platformer from developer Via Games as part of the new publishing label Knight's Peak, which was announced today. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
You might have seen our next game before. It blew up on social media for its hyper-realistic graphics.
Oh,
Here's
body
the
cam.
latest trailer for Body Cam.
You guys keep talking about this. I think I've seen something regarding it. God. Oof. It's kind of creepy, man. Oh, you can fight. You actually, this is actually multiplayer? I thought it was going to be like a tech thing. What? What the hell? Okay, now I'm interested. Available on Steam now. I might check this tomorrow.
Body Cam is out now on Steam, so go check it out.
All right, it's time for our final trailer. And with keeping with tradition, this one is a super special world
I might check that
premiere.
tomorrow.
But before we wrap things up, I have one
I don't know how it's
small
going to work
question for
though.
you, Roger Clark.
Make sure it's on Steam.
Aaron
I'll have a look
or
at it.
Tifa?
I'll have a look at it.
That's interesting. I feel like that's kind of a loaded question in this scenario.
Oh, no. It's just a hypothetical, you know.
No, I
There's
think
no,
it's VR.
There's no wrong answers.
Just so you go to show it. I can't, mate. It's late.
See, that's
I
really
won't be able to stream
interesting,
tomorrow
you know.
or anything.
It's taking you a long time to answer this.
Well, if I had to
I'm legit
choose
gonna
between
like
Tifa
go
and
straight to
Aaron,
sleep
I
to the
think I
stream.
would have
Like
to go with
maybe like an hour of like just resting. Good job.
That
What was
a
that?
quick taste of what's to come from Woodrunner Games, an indie studio featuring developers who worked on Cuphead and Rick and Morty,
The game's full reveal is expected later this year.
which would coincide with
Appreciate
the next
it,
Future Games
Luscious.
show.
3 p.m. Central US time, is it? Yeah.
Brett, I hate to say goodbye.
25 quid on stream.
That's
Yeah,
a wrap
I'll
on the
have a
Summer
look.
Showcase.
I'll have a look.
Oh,
I'll see like
You know
what people
what,
are
though?
saying,
I'm
and
just glad we got to do this together.
we'll possibly check it. It might not be
We're
all day, but
outlaws
we'll
to
check
the
it.
Damn right we were. Thanks for
That's
sharing the
crazy.
stage with me. And cheers to
Yeah, that's
all
massive
of you guys
potential,
for
I think.
tuning in. But don't leave just yet, cowboy, because we've got the post-show coming up right after this with
We're
more
watching a bit of the
trailers and
post-show, I
deep
believe.
dives on the way.
There'll also be tons of follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and our FGS social channels on YouTube and TikTok.
Finally, before we take off, we'd also like to thank the hardworking developers, trailer makers, PR representatives, and everyone
Oh, he said hello.
across the games industry
They're doing
who
amazing.
worked with us to make this summer showcase a reality.
Oh, were they
Even in
Cuphead
such
people?
turbulent times. We couldn't have done it without you.
Oh.
Don't forget to head to the Future Games
We'll definitely
Show
play that
Steam
then.
page to find all
Well,
of today's
potentially.
games
Cuphead was
and
really
check
good.
out some of the demos we discussed. I know
Any of
we
you
mentioned
not
a
play
lot, but
Cuphead,
your
by the
wish
way?
lists go a long way. So, if you like a project, go ahead and show it.
I'm Roger Clark.
And I'm Britt Barron.
And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2024.
Great job.
Great job. So it's called expansion pack, alright? Great jaw. Great jaw. You want to watch videos on Cuphead? I recommend you try it, seriously.
Hello Hello friends and welcome to the Future Game Show Expansion Pack, the official post-show of the Summer Showcase.
I think they show some
the Future Game Show YouTube channel and I'm joined by my fellow
world premieres
FGS
on here
hosts
as well.
Nathan and Matt, as well as horror expert and presenter Ash Milburn. Guys, welcome to the Expansion Pack.
Hello.
How's it feel?
It's good. It's good. It's nice to be back.
Excelente. Now, I know your Steam wish list has probably grown a mile long thanks to all the reveals in this year's Summer Showcase, but don't close that tab
FGS,
yet,
by the way.
We've got even more news to share with you here on the Expansion
Wish list
Pack.
and
as well
demos.
As debuting some exclusive trailers, we're going to check in
Everything
with
is
the
all
development
here.
teams behind some of the most exciting games that appeared in today's show. And of
Yeah,
course,
I heard it's on mixed
panel will
reviews.
be
I'll have a
here
look.
every step of the way to chop it up.
3,568 reviews already.
That we've got
How long's it been out?
With that in mind, let's jump right into our first feature. Here's an interview.
Body cam interested
behind
most because I can get it
Troopers
literally tomorrow, hand off.
Extermination.
There were another one as well, but I can't remember what it's called, like Funny Bastards or something.
Vanguard have begun the fight.
There were a few, I think there were like 4 things that stood out.
Thanks to their unwavering efforts,
One of them a body.
we've successfully started taking back
It's been out a day.
and the Thara system. However, the battle is far from over.
Starship Troopers
What are the negatives
first-person
people
shooter,
are saying?
and it's set in the sci-fi universe of the movies, where the players are assuming the role of the mobile infantry.
Is there some,
They're
like,
protectors of the
maybe
human
connection
race's
issue or something?
militaristic space empire, and they basically have to wipe out the bug menace from planet to planet. Hello,
I knew
I'm
it.
Chaz Barker from Off-World Industries.
Happy
and
bastards,
I'm the
yeah.
lead game designer working on Starship Troopers.
I have reacted to Bison. It's all on my
Hello,
YouTube yet,
everyone.
though.
I'm Peter Maurice. I'm the project lead for
Lobbying
Starship
already,
Troopers
no.
Extermination here
Yeah.
at Off-World Industries.
Not enough content for the price.
From my point of view, I've been a huge fan since I saw the movie back in '96, and then to have the opportunity to work on it as a professional game designer has been one of the highlights
Yeah, it is a
of my
lot,
career.
but it's
The great
super
partnership we have
realistic.
with Sony Pictures. They've allowed us to actually
It is like a
introduce
tech
a lot of
demo,
different
yeah.
things into the canon of Starship Troopers. You know, we have 5 films
We'll
to
see.
work from.
I might check
some
it
of
tomorrow.
The coolest things we've introduced is not even from the films. It's new bugs like the Inferno bug, new weapons that we've added into the game that now officially become canon. I think the thing that I am most proud of that we've been introducing into the game is the new worlds that we're introducing into the lore, like the new Planet X11. These are all new worlds to explore
I can't believe this were a
in the
thing.
universe, and I think it's really serving the community
How
well,
popular with
serving
this?
the canon of Starship Troopers extremely well, and it's introducing new things.
Reinforcements are limited, so make sure you keep everyone alive down there.
With the introduction of the engineer class especially, it's been fun seeing some of the beta testers just, stack buildings on top of each other and create their own structures and bring
when you
their own
played this Saturday,
creativity
so
to
when you
it.
played
We introduced
the
an engineer
Bodycam.
class. We entered as something that they would, use out in the field, defending areas. But they've taken it to
Never
a
heard
whole
of this,
new
I saw
level.
it.
And seeing some of the structures they're building to get to places we never intended them to get to. So we are adjusting our design to make sure we allow them to find the fun around every corner instead of finding a bug. Well, if they find a bug, that's okay too, but we're going to arm them to take that bug down pretty quick. If you love cooperative first-person shooters in alien worlds that's fun and accessible, and you're a fan of Starship Troopers, you're going to have double the fun in our game. It is meant for you.
Sergeant Troopers again. I think Bodycam looks super interesting, yeah. I'm definitely curious, to be honest.
Thank you to Off-World for that deep dive into Starship Troopers Extermination. It's available on Steam right now, so grab your mates and get cracking. I don't know about you guys there, but I'm ready to do my part and fend off the bug menace. We actually jumped in for a game or two together recently, and there's a lot going on in this game. You've got extermination of 1 million bugs, you've got base building, you've got class systems to choose from. It was a lot to go through, but we had a bit of a good time, didn't we? In fact, Matt, you actually spoke to the developers recently, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that really surprised me about it, right? Is it's in
Yeah, how
early
many are in the
access,
lobby?
They're on their 0.7 update right now. But there's already so much in the game, and they've already changed so much. Like the introduction of classes, and like you say, the base building is really unique. There's so much to sink your teeth into. And the 0.8 update is on its way at the end of June, and that's going to add their Carnage mode.
How many are in the lobby of
Yeah,
Bodycam?
so now, instead of killing a bug and eventually the body disappearing, all the bodies are going to remain on the battlefield at all times.
Oh, wow.
So when you're base defending at the end, bugs are going to start piling over each other over the walls. It's going to be absolutely carnage.
I was going to say, I think the greatest compliment I can give this game is that I do
5
have
versus 5?
PTSD
Okay.
after playing it. I feel like I've
You
been
like
in
Bodycam.
an off-world war with these bugs. Like, it was madness. Like, they were coming from every angle at some points, and I was just like, I can't take it anymore.
I think I learned, like, very early on that I'm not very good at FPS games. Like, that is true. But, like, I had a blast when I was given the job of, like, you go to the turret, Jules, you man that turret, and you kill anything that moves coming towards it. And I was like, I'm in my happy place now. This is great.
But I thought that was what was fascinating. It's very natural that we all found our roles in it. Like, I found I was kind of repairing our base until I got to a point where I felt like a parent, and I was like, no one is looking after this base. I'm fixing every door, and these bugs are still getting it, and so I just abandoned everyone.
Hey, at least you're on the inside of that base.
Yeah, I was stuck on the outside of the base for a while. I could have done with some of those bodies of bugs piling up so I could make myself a ladder to get.
This has potential to get bigger than Helldivers.
Mode, just sweeping them up like my base.
All these bugs.
I think it really does capture the essence of Starship Troopers, though, which is that kind of satire. That.
What do you think breaks Helldivers away? Do you think it's the humour?
And gory, and like just the look of it is so Starship Troopers. And I know that's the name of the game, but come on, it's hard to nail.
What do you think it is?
Like, you really want to feel that film
appreciate the follow, Juice.
and that they've taken such inspiration from the series, and not just the first film as well, and drawn from all of the areas of the series is really nice to see too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I love the fact that the bugs are genuinely scary as well.
There's always a lot of humour, but it's base defense.
Okay, cool. I'll kill a few of these guys left, right, and centre, and it's like, that's a special variant. That's a giant bombardier one. Oh dear, they're appearing underneath the ground right in front of us and behind us. It's
You think Helldivers still got super lucky? It could be.
In my survival as I thought it was when I first got off here. But yeah, I love the tone, like you were saying.
Because more full of love. Yeah, I can agree. Helldivers definitely feels like there's a lot of love in it.
It's going to be mad. It's going to be absolutely mad. And yeah, and like leaning into what you said, right? Like the community is really
quite clean in it.
All on board, and there are people like full on role playing in that game, like they're part of Rico's Roughnecks and shouting and screaming at each other. You know, it's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, the community are really responsive. Like all of those updates that have come, they've added stuff in to help the community have more fun in the game, like the engineer class, which allows you to build these crazy structures. At first, they were like, oh, that's probably a bit high. We don't want people going hundreds of feet in the air, but people are having fun with it.
They do show some
make it a feature now of the
right?
game, right? And that's part of the beauty of that early access development that they're able to do. I'm going to continue through. So yeah, 0.8 is on the way, and then 1.0 release. We'll see what comes with that.
For those of you who attracted a lot of players as well.
At home have heard enough about our worryingly intricate bug murdering strategies. Just remember that Starship Troopers Extermination is available now on Steam. But let's just calm things down a little bit, shall we? Because we've got a trailer for an adorable party game now that should cleanse your palate. Let's take a look.
Have I seen this? No. Is this like 2D Fall Guys or something?
Now, Runout is coming soon, but you can wishlist it now on Steam. Now, you all remember Eternal Strands from today's showcase. It was the physics-based action game where you
looked proper clean
monsters and use
from what I
elemental
remember.
magic to traverse the environment. Well, we've got an overview from the developers coming up next that digs into one of the game's colossal boss fights.
Eternal Strands is a third-person action adventure in which you play a young woman named Bryn who belongs to a magical tradition known as Weavers. These folks have been on the outs since a devastating event called the Surge left them without a homeland. As Bryn, you'll get to combine both weaponry, such as bows, two-handers, swords, and shields, with incredible magical abilities, with an arsenal that grows over time as you tackle massive creatures, and do so in a rich physics sandbox.
I'm Frédéric Saint-Laurent, game director at Yellowbrick.
And I'm Mike Laidlaw, the chief creative officer, but really a project-wise creative director. The four of us that co-founded the company had sort of some shared interests.
What if you're a bit too strong?
All of those kind of games that make you feel very much like you are a fantasy superhero in a way, right? Where you're going up against these titanic creatures. And
well, that did a lot of damage. That was more than core health.
Passion for something like that.
I've been fascinated by physics-based game for a very long time. Like I like kind of the toyish aspect of them.
I did try the finals, yeah. The season 3 did look kind of cool. I like that samurai.
One thing I wanted to pull off with this one was,
you know, with the katana. I always like katanas. I think they're cool as fuck.
More of an action adventure and how to.
I don't know why, but they're just so fucking cool.
Of trying to bring physicality to the power, not just a bunch of ethics. It's been really driving the design of every one of the powers.
Our tech team, they have some incredible understanding of the universe. They've created this space where every power is a physical entity.
My hope is the players will create synergies that we haven't thought of, coming up with their own innovative strategy.
You can block it down.
A drake breathes fire on a pot of water. You're going to have all of a sudden this gigantic wall of vapor that's going to get generated. So it's going to hide. You'll be able to hide inside it from the drake because he'll lose line of sight with you.
And I think, honestly, a lot of our philosophy comes down to, boy, it'd be really cool if they weren't always the same fight. They appear in different levels. They appear in different level conditions. Is it cold? Is it hot? And where did I first meet them? Because they wander the levels.
Dragon does look very challenging. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you can just freeze them so they're stuck,
is a big part of sort of
how hard would it be?
Philosophy. They're not just in an arena.
She's getting hurt when she walks over his flames. It's got potential, that game, I think. It just depends on the difficulty. I think difficulty makes games, man. I think that's why Elden Ring does so well. It's got that difficult feeling. It's got that challenge. It's got that journey, you know? If you just go through and just kill everything, I don't know. I don't think it grabs people as much. Overall.
Smashing together, and I definitely want more of that.
I think one of the things I really loved about it is when we got a chance to.
So it just needs difficulty, that, and it'll probably be a solid game.
Fight 3 times, which I think is hugely confident.
It gives you the feeling of needing to overcome a challenge. Yeah, right? When you're dancing with the bosses, man, it's so fucking satisfying.
Those powers, you know, the fire, the ice, the telekinesis, the amount of player creativity that they offer you is huge, and how you mix it.
Elden Ring DLC soon.
The Archpeak Dragon.
It's soon.
So we just got to see all these different ways to fight.
It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna stream it at midnight.
To stick the dragon
so around this time.
Climbing on its back and flying through the environment. It just looks like
it's like a test run.
Creativity and how you tackle these fights.
And of course, our collective favourite one of just hurl a giant piece of cinder block into its face. Yeah, brick to the face. Who would know that that's a strategy?
That's how I deal with most of my problems. It's just brick to the face.
Yeah, ancient pillar thrown across. Let's go.
Are you guys like preferable to like bow or sword?
I think it's 21st,
isn't it? The option to switch between weapons that's going on. Do you find that you're more of a ranged attack, or you like getting up close and personal?
I definitely just like stabbing. That's just like a
no in the game.
Thing.
Yeah, not in the game.
Oh, both. No, I am a big fan of good sword mechanics and melee and getting up close and seeing all the beautiful details and different things you can do. So I definitely think I'm definitely a sword girly, but the bow and arrow combat that we saw in the Ashpeak Dragon was very appealing as well, and like seeing the highlights of different weak spots and stuff and different parts you could aim for.
Quite low damage,
I thought that was very intuitive and kind of lent itself to some strategic gameplay for being able to go, okay, I'm going to get the head, I'm going to get the leg, I'm going to shoot out a wing.
You join my midnight stream and play at the same time yourself.
It just
should be
good.
Kill.
It looks like good bow, good sword, really inventive, creative magic. Like,
because that's what I find fascinating. I think is you can mix up your attack patterns, but so can the bosses. So you're going to have to kind of think on the fly and use your bow or use your sword or use your fire. It looks like you're kind of really evenly matched.
I think my favourite thing, or the thing I'm looking forward to the most with Eternal Strands, is literally finishing it, which sounds like a par, but I mean, like, I'm looking forward to finish it so I can go through again and try everything differently.
I want to tell you what, it's going to encourage those sort of like hyper speed run focused players who go like, okay, how do we bring down this boss as quickly as possible? Because if you think you've got gravity spells, ice spells, fire spells,
TCM update, we'll definitely check it out.
Setups that you could potentially get before the fight begins. There's probably going to be like a 1 or 2 hit combo that you can do by getting everything to hit it all at once. And I'm totally looking forward to people breaking this game in the best way possible.
Well, the bit Mike and Fred said, which I loved, was I asked them, you know, has anyone on the development team done anything that surprised you with the powers? And they were just like, oh, every day someone does something that we go, we didn't think of that. And that's completely cool and a totally different way of thinking of things. Because it's not just offensively as well. Like you see this great
Bodycon was developed by 2 guys.
Like around ourselves to create a shield.
I wonder how easy it were to do Cadbury.
And also, you know, that dragon changes
With
how it attacks.
Unreal Engine
So when
5.
it's kind of, you have got to change how you are going to attack. And so I think there's this constant creativity with mixing all the powers, but also, you know, going on the offensive, going on the defensive. It just looks like every single moment, I think, is going to be completely unique.
Indeed, it will be. But sorry to put a stop to all of the monster hunting chit-chat, because we've got an exclusive trailer coming up next. But before we move on, remember, Eternal Strands can be wishlisted right now, and it is coming soon.
Yep,
So, okay, everybody, feast your eyes on this
FGS.
next game. A phantasmagorical time loop adventure where you deliver a pizza to a cannibal's manor.
Another one?
I know. What?
The hell? This is weird, yeah. When a 3D take on games like Maniac Mansion. Yeah, these are weird. I don't know what I just saw, man.
Wow. Right, well, get yourselves over to Steam, because Tamarindo's freaking dinner is out right now. Literally right now. And I cannot wait to play. What? Ready? Shh. Right. Okay. Well, there's no time to catch your breath here, though, because we've got even more exciting trailers coming up next. Can I please have a go?
He said, shh.
Can you imagine what we can
so
do with
weird.
their support? How many things we can do better and faster? You lose everything. Damn!
Polska pamiętliwa, ale sprawiedliwa.
Dla mnie te parchanty!
Bewegung, Bewegung!
The whole world is on fire.
Делай ты кшута!
Kind of like
Don't forget that you can find
an
more info
XCOM,
about the
but
games that you've
in
seen
war.
here today on GamesRadar.
Yeah, you just said it.
Time for another feature now. We've put together an interview with the solo developer behind Dystopica, the cyberpunk city builder that popped up during today's show.
Yeah, it didn't show much though.
Yes, you can build a dystopic shrine to your cat, or you could stage a marriage proposal in there. I don't know. I'm trying to enable people to do all kinds of wacky things. Cats are like the go-to for like bringing your own content. Cat, cat, cat. I am Matt Marshall, and I am the designer, the artist, the programmer, the producer, the QA tester. I'm doing everything on Dystopica. Dystopica is a city-building sandbox for creating atmospheric, cinematic, visually stunning, futuristic sci-fi.
So there is no gameplay?
There's no goals, there's no management.
Right.
It's just about building and creating. It's for people like me who always played SimCity with the cheat codes on. They just want to relax and create stuff and listen to the soundtrack. So it's very much inspired by that, but in a
You could do it to maybe make
universe.
like a background for something.
The core idea came about, I started traveling just over a year ago. I sold everything that I owned. I reduced my whole life to a single backpack, got rid of my apartment and everything. And I just went off to Asia, a part of the world I've never been to before. And it's just been inspired by cities like Hanoi, Bangkok.
Well, why would you not try and
wandering
find
around at 3
gameplay in
morning,
it?
in Osaka in Japan. I went from like a 3-monitor super-powered workstation to just my 14-inch laptop. It's actually been very meditative. It's actually brought a lot of focus back into my work. I'm going to work with one monitor again. On a whim, I added this giant holographic whale that appears sometimes.
Cool.
But that was actually like just a random model I had from the first game I did like 10 years ago, which was a Windows Phone 8 exclusive for some reason. Like people go whale hunting, trying to push the buildings together and apart and just try to understand what spawns it. I'm making it a little bit easier, but there's still going to be a couple of fun little Easter eggs.
You just drop
in
stuff
1.0, which is coming soon. I think what success looks like for me is more people coming and creating things and sharing it with the community. Discord is the best place to join the community. They're sharing photos of their creations. They're sharing short stories, and it's just been a really great place to talk about the game and where it can go in the future. People are doing things with the game that I didn't even know was possible, and they are using photo mode to tell these like short science fiction stories in the cities that they create. What's next for me, I think, is really just building more tools to support the things I want to do. I want to add mod support to it down the road, and I'm hoping to open it up gradually to the community after release, after learning a little bit about what they want from the game and trying to build sort of that feature roadmap with the community in mind. So I've added the ability to like import
it's definitely not
images
for
to
me.
billboards. Or down the road, I'm hoping
I'm
to
not the
import your
target
own
audience for this at
soundtracks
all.
for your own building. So I'm really hoping to build.
People don't want to play anymore.
People can bring in the content they want and tell the stories that they want to in this little city sandbox that I've built. Dystopica is coming to Steam on June 21st. It's going to cost about a bowl of ramen, and it's just a 1.0 release. It's just the departure point. It's a passion project for me, and I look forward to working with the community to build more content, more features, and doing crazy things with it down the road.
Well, I'm not its target audience, but I mean, if it has
Thank
one,
you to
that's
Matt
good.
for talking to us about Dystopica. We've also got a longer version of that interview landing
Architects
on
are
the
going to
FGS
enjoy
YouTube
it. You
channel
think?
next
You don't get
week,
that
which
much
was
control, I
done
don't
by
think.
Tom over here, who's joining us on the panel. Now, you've got to have a good old chat and a lot of hands-on time with this game. What are your thoughts, mate?
My first and longer initial thoughts after playing for hours and hours and hours is it's the most meditative game I've ever played. It's the most stress-relieving, like pressure relieving on your brain. You know, when you've been playing too much and everything's kind of crowding in a little bit more and you can feel that stress at your temples. It's that, obviously sometimes it's just nice to go outside and touch some grass, but also if it's dark and you have to stay inside, this is just a fantastic stress reliever. It's a great game. Matt is a lovely, lovely guy, and he's really thinking about a community with this game and having feedback and also giving the community tools to influence the game. And yeah, it's unlike any other game I've ever really played.
Yeah, I think looking at it from my first glance, I was like, oh, it'll have some sort of story to it that's about, you know, it's going to be very dystopian.
No,
and
it's just
about
a
the horrors
sandbox.
of humanity and greed. And actually, I'm so much more interested in it that it's just this game about like playing it and getting into a kind of hypnotic rhythm. And it's the perfect game, I think, for like being in bed, headphones on, you know, and just totally getting mesmerised.
Don't grab me.
Oh, and then you can listen to that banging soundtrack that's playing throughout. That's something that I'll probably be listening to outside of playing the game because it is just so calming and just neon rich. Although, to be fair, the fact that you can add your own images into it may make it into an absolute meme city that I'm imagining you will be creating, Ash.
Oh yeah, overlords of cats.
Does it grab anyone else?
No, I think it's...
Nothing
it's
wrong
one
with
of those kind of games
if it
that,
does, like, you know,
I
it's
am like a
we are all
podcast.
different.
Looking at something like this, and you can see the horrors of it. You can see it's dark, it's miserable, if you want to see it that way. It's moody, it's atmospheric, and that all of that is there. I don't know, I just find that so interesting. Like, I find it even more appealing, and that you can make your own story and go, actually, yeah, like all these people are working away and dying in the lower areas, and then the ones up top are rich and luxurious. But also, you know, someone else can look at it completely differently and go, oh yeah, chill, great.
Yeah.
I'm making some buildings, I'm having a nice time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's got no gameplay to it. You're just dropping
where it might
like
not look
soulless
idyllic
buildings
to a human, but for our robots
in random spots.
You know, people, it's a great time. So yeah, I think that kind of sense of creativity with it is really, really.
Power of imagination.
Well, my friends, this show and tell session has been a good bit of fun, hasn't it? Remember that there is a demo available for Dystopica on Steam, so you can go
There
and
you
make
go.
your own imagination.
X-Rays Rock, FGS. Go get the demo. See if it was something. You know, there was something in it that you didn't
expect.
expect.
Sad to say that we are coming to the end.
Maybe
of the
it is
in advance
better
of us scooting
than we
off,
think.
though, we're going to leave you with
Demo.
a teaser trailer. Now, before we filmed this year's summer showcase, we had
Teaser
Roger
trailer.
and Britt interview each other about their careers, their characters, and everything in between. It was as fun and as silly as you might expect. And now you can take a look.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
two.
We're here to welcome you to the Future Games Show. I'm still waiting for that coffee.
Yeah. Hello. Well, should we start with a question?
I have no idea what's in these.
Neither do I. I'm a little nervous.
What video game or TV show defined your childhood?
Oh, gosh.
It's holding a human ear.
Both all those
Obviously,
buildings,
'cause frogs don't
but there's
have
not
ears.
two of them.
What
Like,
else was
say
he gonna hold
SimCity.
Okay. Ooh.
You have,
What was your
you know,
first role
the
in
building has a meaning.
that's
You have
easy.
electricity, you have water.
play as Yoshi.
You know, maybe it's got a service for the city. Like, there's a meaning.
Oh,
If you're
I
just
didn't say
putting
the
it there,
word Spartan?
it's almost like
And he says
just
to me,
putting
"What
cardboard
is
there.
Red Dead
Like,
Redemption 2?"
it's nothing.
Well, I didn't want to
That's
make
what I
you
mean.
feel bad.
Meeting your heroes and they're impressed with you.
I'm not going to lie to you. It brought tears to my eyes.
Some would say too many, in my opinion.
Maybe I'll try the demo. Maybe
Show some respect, you know?
maybe there's something
So
what I'm
I
missing.
went in,
I don't think there's. I think I'm not the target
cherries,
audience.
Bananas, pineapples.
Because they were talking about, you know, when you're
Whoa.
stressed and it's to zen out and stuff. But I don't really get
I
stressed.
actually got TB. I got it.
When I
got
zen
better.
out, I
actually ride the chocobo.
I just
in the
relax.
studio.
You smell like your shit took a shit.
Very, very top
like
secret.
They're all
I could watch
ex-murderers,
something or
hide from the police.
just close my eyes. I don't
Everyone
know.
knows your secret.
Can you do it again, but not as shit?
Peter Piper picked up a bag of peppers, and bag of peppers, sweet perfect. You know, like
Wow.
a lot of those.
Story mode for me.
Oh, thank you. Let's go get those coffees with half and half.
And you can learn more about the legends behind Arthur Morgan and Tifa Lockhart right now, because the interview is live over on the Future Games Show YouTube channel. So check that out after we wrap things up here. But with that, my friends, we have reached the end of the post-show. Big round.
They were like 4
of the panel
games,
in
like
the
4 or
studio,
5
and a huge
games, I
shout
think.
out
Well,
to
look
the developers
decent.
for putting together those trailers
Again,
and
if you want to
deep
see the
dives. Remember,
games that
you
were in
can
this
search
X-Rays
Future
Rock
Games Show on Steam
FGS,
to check out our
that'll
dedicated
show like
page with
all the
of
stuff
games
they
in
said.
the summer
Literally
showcase
what he's saying
and
right now.
everything we saw right here in the expansion pack.
I'll do that
Also,
too,
you
so I can
can
kind of
trailers only
remember
show
what I saw,
exclusively
and maybe
to our
wishlist some
FGS
stuff
feed
which I
for
thought
everyone
was,
who wants
you know,
a
had some
back-to-back
potential.
recap of
That's
all
usually
the
what I do
exciting games
when
that
it's
we
something I've
featured.
seen.
Oh, and if you want to rewatch
Yeah, Frank Stone. I
those
guess
trailers,
maybe
be
5 or
wise to
6.
subscribe to the FGS YouTube channel. It'll also mean you get to see more of our smiling faces, and we've got plenty of follow-up content prepared to see you through to the next show. And speaking of which, we'll be back in August for the next Future Game Show. So until then, goodbye, my friends, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
So there's any thing? No. Cool. Well, there you go, guys. That was the Future Game Show that we're checking out on our second stream. Massively appreciate all you guys coming here. It is a time that we don't usually stream, and it was just to check out the Future Game Show. So yeah, massively appreciate it, guys. I will see you tomorrow, and we might check out that body cam. All right. So yeah. What is my opinion about this? What game do you feel was interesting the most? Happy Bastards, is that what it was called? I think that had a lot of potential. I liked body cam, which I might even check tomorrow. And there was some others. You'd have to look through this stream to see, all right? Without further ado, though, boom. And boom. All right. Appreciate it, guys. Enjoy a bit of the music at the end. And I'll see you on the next stream. Appreciate it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. No, no, no.
She got the good vibes when seasons change.